as it should be. Alright, now let's see if everything is as it should be. As it should be. The audio is very clear. I'm gonna be popping out the chat bar right over here so I can see everything that is going on. Just gonna be waiting for a while for more people to tune in into this, and then we will see how many that are gonna be present in this amazing community that we all are having. 2 concurrent viewers and 9 likes. Really good odds so far for just the 2 people that are just watching me. And for that I am eternally grateful. And now 3 concurrent viewers. Nice, some really good odds here so far. Oh yes, indeed. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this live commentary of the King of the Table 10. There are some very mixed opinions about the lineup of this particular match. But we are gonna be taking a look at the matches that are on this card, so just gonna be fixing so I can see the matches here. Alright. Let's see. And here it is. Now let's see. Alright, here it is. Here is all of the matches that are gonna be available for all of us to see. And that is, of course, Tobias Borong versus Wagner Borzolato, Lachlan Adair versus David Arabuli, Etain Vaite. I don't know how you are pronouncing your name, so I apologize about that, but he is known for being the arm wrestling whisperer. And his opponent is the Legacy Child, which in my opinion reminds very much of the concept of the movie of Apollo Creed's son, Adonis Creed. It reminds me of that movie, that he is trying to prove himself to be his own man, but is also using the name of Apollo Creed. So, and now we have Matt Mask versus Derek Smith, Raymond Sleepins versus Robbie Kardendiek, Basho Saganashvili versus Rino Masek, and Dave Chaffee versus Vitaly Laletin, which I am thinking that will be the main event of the evening. And we are gonna be also seeing how long it's gonna be for the matches to start. And it is about 39 minutes left. So you have about 39 minutes to buy the pay-per-view, because you are not gonna be seeing any form of footage from the event, no audio nor a video, basically none of that. So if you wanted to know exactly when the matches or the event itself is gonna be available, you need to buy the pay-per-view. And the pay-per-view, if you don't know where it is, it's on at the top comment here, or the pinned comment. You just go to this link and buy the pay-per-view from there, and then you can purchase the pay-per-view and then to see all of the matches from there. So, all right, I'm just gonna be shifting around here so I can see more of the chat that is going on right here. Now let's see live chat. We'll be fixing it around, so pull this one up more. All right, so be fixing. Right, there we go. Fixing around so I can see. Fox 8 Ball is in the house. 8 concurrent viewers and 10 likes. So if you haven't already, be sure to spam that like button. And if you want to comment on the live chat here, you need to be subscribed to Sweden Arm Wrestling Television if you want to be a part of the live chat of talking with many of your favorite people in the chat. And we are 15 likes away to be reaching 25 likes. So if you haven't already, be sure to spam that like button so we can get this one to over 25 likes. And once we do that, it will be boosted in the algorithm because it is a hard competition out there when it comes to Ryan Bow and Pradeep from Armwrestling News. And many more people that are out there. So if you will be kindly to spam that like button so we can get this one to over 25 likes, this live stream will be boosted in the algorithm. So if you haven't already, be sure to spam that like button. Come on, guys. I know you can do it. It's okay, relax. Foxy here now. I feel so much more, how do you say it, relaxed and at ease when the Fox 8 Ball has entered the chat. Dave or Vitaly, who's your money on? Oh. With all due respect to Dave Chaffee, he has not been having the best run so far when it comes to super matches. And since he is, correct me if I'm wrong, but since he has started on the stem cell treatment, I don't know if he has been healed enough to be dealing with a much more bigger version of Vitaly Laletin. And he was able to still give Hermes Gasparini a very good match. And that on itself is really impressive by itself. So, by implication, I have to go with Vitaly Laletin in this, because he is the much more active Polar in this case. And I don't know if Dave Chaffee has healed enough to be dealing with the constant aggressiveness that Vitaly Laletin is going to be bringing to this arm wrestling match. Fox 8 Ball, I think Dave a few years back would have murdered Vitaly. So I'll be very impressed if Dave Chaffee wins this one. I am gonna be super surprised. Because then it just explains a lot that the style that Dave Chaffee has is Vitaly Laletin's kryptonite. Because once Vitaly is in that spot and he has basically nowhere else to go, he will be like a, you know, in Christianity, it is have this familiarity saying, or however you're saying that in English, is that the sheep cannot go without its herd, or however you're saying it, and the sheep will be lost without having someone to guide them. And in this instance, that Vitaly Laletin has that type of a problem, because once his top role option is taken away from him, he basically has nowhere else to go. Judging from the previous performances that Vitaly has been having for the past few years when it comes to the very style that he is having. So that is how I am viewing that, Fox 8 Ball. Alright, now we are 6 concurrent viewers and 14 likes. 14 likes so far. Nice. We are just 11 likes away. 11 likes away from be having a magnificent time. We are 11 likes away for getting this live stream boosted in the algorithm. So if you haven't already, be sure to spam that like button so we can get this live stream to over 25 likes. If you haven't already, be sure to spam that like button as hard as humanly possible so you can get this over 25 likes. That would be highly, highly appreciated. I know I am gonna be outmatched when it comes to the streaming numbers that Ryan Bowen and Pradeep is gonna be having. So all of the support that you are throwing my way, it's very highly appreciated. So Fox 8 Ball, I think people forget how good Dave is. Dave was not so long ago. I'm not saying he's bad or anything. Now, just that something doesn't seem quite right with Dave, if you get me. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, brother. I know exactly what you mean. Because Dave Chaffee has been giving a very tough time to the elite arm wrestlers before, and he was still not healed from his neck injury, hand injury, and all of that, and he basically did a very elite of the right arm super heavyweight division a very, very tough time. So, right, 11 concurrent viewers and 16 likes. Really, really good odds so far. Really good. We are like 9 likes away for reaching 25 likes. So if you haven't already, spam that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notification, share this live stream around if you want your grandma, your grandpa, your sister, your little brother, your distant relative that you might see on the barbecue party once or twice a year. Be sure to get everybody on this very own live commentary. And I would like to clarify, this live commentary will be just my voice only. You will not hear any audio nor any video. So if you're here to watch it illegally, just feel free to bounce off with those illegal claims and all of that. Bill Woody UK is in the house. Evening, Krige. Evening to you, brother. Hope that you are doing very, very well. Are you living in Arkansas or are you still living in the UK? Because I do see you at, I do believe in the Monster Michael Todd's practices, if I'm not mistaken. Feel free to correct me. Fox 8 Ball. I pulled Pradeep right out the sockets. Maybe you should challenge Pradeep on a super match. Basically call him out. That would be something. I don't know. I'm a dog chasing cars, except I know what to do when I catch one. Oh, oh, oh! Oh, man. Flat balls 2094. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We are basically, I'm just gonna be shifting around so you guys can see what I am seeing. All right, we are basically 28 minutes away. We are 28 minutes away for King of the Table 10. And it is gonna be a lot of amazing matches that are gonna be on that very card as well. Tobias Borong versus Wagner Bortolato. I am obviously picking Tobias in this. If Wagner Bortolato beats Tobias, I am gonna be super surprised and impressed at the same time. Lachlan Adair versus David Arbuli. This one is gonna be one of the best matches of the card, since Lachlan Adair was able to give Krasimir Kostadinov a run for his money when Krasimir Kostadinov was feeling the hook power from down under. So in this one, it will be very tough to pick, but I think I'm gonna be going with Lachlan Adair, barely. Etienne Vaite versus Alden Larratt. If Alden Larratt does not win this, I am gonna be super surprised. But it will be interesting to see if Alden is gonna be the overall winner in this. Because for those of you who don't know, the Arm Wrestling Whisperer has wins over... let's see. I do believe he has wins over the Alan Fisher, if I'm not mistaken. And he was able to give... what was his name? David Stefan... one of those elites from Armenia. And he was able to give him a very, very nice match. Matt Mask versus Derek Smith. I think in this one, Matt Mask is gonna be the more aggressive one off the go. So I do believe that Matt Mask is gonna be the overall winner in this. Since Roby Cartensdijk was able to beat Frode Hoagland in the fashion that he was able to do, I am gonna be picking Robbie Karstendiek for the win here. Basho Saganashvili versus Rino Masek. I do believe that Basho Saganashvili is gonna be the more quicker one out of the two. But we will see who is gonna be having the overall power here. So I'm gonna be picking Rino Masek to be able to shift as much as he can in order to deal with Basho Saganashvili. And this one, obviously, Vitaly Laletin. So yeah, 25 minutes away. We are 25 minutes away. So be sure to buy the pay-per-view, and the link to the pay-per-view is gonna be on the pinned comment at the chat over here. So if you haven't already, be sure to buy the pay-per-view. And lots of hearts going in here. I feel so blessed with having this awesome audience that I am having. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Alright, I'm gonna be shifting back now. Alright. Let's see now. 10 concurrent viewers and 19 likes. Wow. Really, really good. Really, really good odds at this. We are 6 likes away for reaching 25 likes. And now we are just 5 likes away. 5 likes away. If you haven't already, be sure to spam that like button so we can get this live stream to over 25 likes. So if you haven't already, be sure to get spamming the like button if you haven't already. Alright, let's see. Hell yeah, bro! Yes, a frequent flyer to Arkansas. Love for the sport. As it should be, brother. As it should be. What's your pick between Alden Larratt and Arm Wrestling Whisperer? In this instance, I will be picking Alden Larratt for this. Because I do not see that Arm Wrestling Whisperer is gonna be strong enough to be able to force Alden Larratt in a hook. So since on a Lariat is basically the much more broader and much more longer and all of that. So I will have it tough to see that Arm Wrestling Whisperer's wrist containment is going to be strong enough to be able to contain with the long lever of the Odin Lariats. So in this instance, I will be picking Odin Lariat since it's obviously the most popular vote out there. Lucia Agliassi, one of the many awesome viewers that I am, one of the more continuous viewers that I am having. So it is always very appreciative with the core audience in this. I do remember when I was doing the live commentary for King of the or East versus West 11, it was super hard to keep up with the chat because the comments on that was flying. Really flying off. So it is really nice to have the core audience, so it can be just talking to your bros on a Friday night in a very cozy Irish bar in Scotland and all of that. It will be a battle speed. Yep. That is what I think as well. Look up Aglessi. Thanks, Krieger. You are awesome, mate. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, Fox 8ball, I don't know if you're still in the chat, but if you were able to trash talk with Pradeep during a super match, what exactly would you say to him? Or calling him out on, so you can hype it up as much as humanly possible, because I know that you are not such a big fan with the guy. I don't know. Lagia, let's see if Dave can slip from Vitaly. It's gonna be very tough for David to be slipping on that one, since Hermes Gasparini was had to pull out really hard to be able to slip from that hand. Nice to see you here, Lagia. It's been a while. When it's that busy, Krieger, we're okay. If you only pick a few comments. I'm in Scotland. Oh, southwest, where is tropical of all things. Nice. Oh, damn, I say a lot. Obviously, you would say a lot. Since a lot of people are seeming to call him out on a bunch of different things. But yeah. He is so successful for a reason, so. I do predict in a few years he will be reaching probably 60,000 or 70,000 subscribers if he keeps up with the videos that he is doing. I mean, hundreds of people are still going to his videos for some reason or all of that. So, yeah, I don't know. Let's see who is more. I asked him outright why does he hate arm wrestling. I will leave nothing to say there, so Fox 8ball, that is your promotion to say so. But yeah, anyway, enough with the silliness. We are 19 minutes away. We are 19 minutes away before King of the Table 10 is about to start. The link to the pay-per-view is gonna be on the pinned comment here. So if you haven't already, be sure to buy your pay-per-view on King of the Table 10. And then you can see the matches with all of us. Because you will not be seeing any video nor any audio from the event itself. So if you're here to be hoping that you are gonna be spamming with illegal links and all of that, be sure that you will be blocked and you will be kicked out, because we are not gonna be dealing with scumbags in this chat. No. And also a small recap of the matches. Tobias Borong versus Fagner Bortolato. In this one, I'm gonna be picking Tobias. Lachlan Adair versus David Arabuli, probably the match of the evening. And my pick is Lachlan Adair. Etienne Vite, aka the Arm Wrestling Whisperer, versus Adam Larratt. My pick is Adam Larratt. Matt Mask versus Derek Smith. My pick is obviously Matt Mask. And Robbie Karsten Dick, judging from his performance against Frode Haugland in the Arm Wars Super match. Rino Masik over Basho Saganashvili. And Vitaly Laletin versus over Dave Chaffee. With all due respect to Dave Chaffee, I sincerely hope that he is healed enough to be dealing with Vitaly Laletin. But we just have to wait and see how that is gonna be playing out, unfortunately. Alright, just gonna be shifting it around. Lagia, since this is a less popular card, there probably won't be show us the matches, comments and all. Yeah, obviously, Lagia. I do remember when I was doing the commentary of Dennis Plenko versus the Devil Larratt. Those type of comments was just flying. I was just trying to see the chat, and I got like 50, 60 comments in the past 2 or 3 minutes because those comments were flying. But it was also super smart of East vs West to do a quote-unquote free live stream to just get everyone on that particular live stream, because their own page was just blowing up in the process. But also it was a bit unfair for those who was actually paying for the live stream. And then we did see a free live stream as well. I mean, I do understand why they were doing that, because there were so many viewers that it was just coming in at the same time. So, but yeah, that is just my humble opinion about that. Folks, White Wolf say the attorney you are polling should be streamed. I'm hyped. Yep. Obviously. The only link I'll share ATM is Arm Gods Promotions, the greatest arm wrestling promotions the world will ever know. I believe this is so. Look, I'm pulling both arms, then some side super matches too. I'm so ready to get on the table and get crazy. Kim, what time, Swedish time, do you think Tobias will be on? That, my friend, is gonna be super hard to say, because primarily when it comes to the specific time of the super matches, it can either go before that, or it can be either go way after that. Since I have been in the sport for almost 18 years at this point, and if it is something that I have learned, that the tournaments, super matches, and all of them never starts on time. And And to answer your question, there has not been a official schedule for when the timestamps of when the super matches are gonna be. So we just have to wait to see who is gonna be the first super match, and then we can just calculate from there. Krige, you will love Arm Gods, man. The atmosphere is a party, music, beer, smoke, lights, sparks, costume, luck, stock, the lot, not to mention superstars all over the place. Yep, I would definitely be on a Arm Gods event just to make films of the entire atmosphere of that event. But sadly, this recent Arm Gods event that is gonna be during late March is the exact same time as the Swedish Nationals. So when I did see that, I was devastated that it was during the exact same weekend. And I was just like, oh no. I was basically giving the Darth Vader scream from, what was it? The Sith Strikes Back. No, no. Basically like that. By the way, we are 14 concurrent viewers and 22 likes. We are 3 likes away from reaching 25 likes. We are 3 likes away. So if you haven't already, be sure to spam that like button so we can get this one to over 25 likes. So if you haven't already, be sure to spam that like button so we can get this one to over 25 likes. 2 likes away. Come on now, 2 likes away. 14 concurrent viewers. At least one of you have not been smacking that like button. So if you haven't already, be sure to smack that like button. Smack that subscribe button. I wish Arm Gods or a Knuckles Up gave Krieg a super match. Yep. I have been polling at Arm Wars before, if you guys haven't heard that. I have been polling at a Arm Wars match before. And I have been bugging almost like a thorn out of Neil Pickup's ass, asking him constantly, where is the Shadow Warrior files? That was the name of the actual event itself. Let's see. Good time. You are just coming off a win too, obviously. I mean, I was pulling at a much bigger weight class, and I was when I was polling, I was just like, since I basically smacked both opponents, one of the other. I decided I was just like, I'm just gonna be letting the bigger guy go right on my arm, and then will just catch and then just bring him back. And for those of you who don't know, it took me literally like 16 years to win that specific competition. And now that I have been winning that one, I can basically cross it off the list of tournaments that I have been beating. So yeah. Alright, we are 14 concurrent viewers and with 23 likes. So if you haven't already, smack that like button, because we are literally 2 likes away to be reaching that magical 25 like goalpost. So if you haven't already, be sure to do that right now. Be sure to smack that like button, subscribe, and share this live stream around so a lot more awesome individuals can be joining in and be a part of this amazing, amazing community. At Arm Gods, who would you like to pull, Krieg? That is a very interesting task, Because if you didn't know, the super match that I did have at Arm Wars was against Chris Waters. And in a super match that I had like almost 8 years ago, it was against Iron Stones. So I was able to beat him on the left arm, and we had a grinding death war on the right arm. And I did also beat Chris Waters on the right arm, but I did lose on the left arm and was fucking up the left arm even more. Since I was pulling in a style that my joints was just screaming at me. Was like, what the fuck are you doing? You are in a very uncomfortable spot. Oh, I love to pull Krieg. We have a couple of guys who will be good also. Yeah, it will be fun then. But as I say to you now, Fox 8 Ball, it will be a bad time. I'm just kidding. But it will be fun to have a super match if you were interested. Slot Pap and Krieger will be a mega match. I don't know who that guy is, so apologies about that. Alright, let's see. But if it is somebody that I have been wanting to pull against from the other 70 kilo guys that are over there, because when I did beat Chris Waters, he was the reigning British national champion. I don't know if it was at 70 or 75, but I was able to beat him barely during that Arm Wars match, because the tactic that I was doing is try to stay out on a top roll out as much as I could to gas out his hand as much as humanly possible. And when I was doing that, like 4 rounds in a row, I could feel that my hand was getting blown up in the process. So in round number 5, I shifted to a tricep press, and I was able to beat him there. And in the last one, we was just getting in a very tight hook spot, and we was just stuck there for a very long time. And then I just shifted around to get my hand behind, and then press him down, and then press him down. I was just super exhausted after that one. Most obviously. And we are 13 concurrent viewers and 2 likes away. 2 likes away. Lots of hearts in the chat as well. Thank you for every one of you. So it will be my honor as well, brother. It will definitely be my honor as well. Alright, guys, we are 5 minutes away. We are literally 5 minutes away. 5 minutes away from King of the Table 10. The legacy continues. And I think who is the referring viewer or arm wrestler that is being referring to here. They are 4 minutes away before the magical super match is about to go off. The link to the pay-per-view is in the pinned comment at this live stream. So if you haven't already, click on the link here and buy your pay-per-view in the process. So then you can watch the super matches with all of us here as well. Alright, the matches that are gonna be on that card is Tobias Porong versus Wagner Bortolato, Lachlan Adair versus David Arabuli, Etienne White versus Odin Larrad, the Legacy Child. Matt Mask versus Derek Smith. Raymond Sleepins versus Robbie Karstendiek. Basho Saginashvili versus Rino Masek. And Dave Chaffee versus Vitaly Laletin. So yeah, we are just 3 minutes away for being on King of the Table 10. That is gonna be a very nice super matches that are gonna be available for all of us to see. Alright, I'm gonna be shifting back. Alright. Alright, and now we are gonna be seeing who is left in the chat here. Everyone go get a drink, a can of trout, and a cheese sandwich. Seems that all of you are having a good time with the Fox 8 Ball show when it comes to the chat here. The avatar I'm using is a mural on my wall. It's about 4'3" wide. Alright. Well, you do you, brother. You do you. Alright, 2 minutes away. 2 minutes away. Okay, I'm gonna be doing a rapid fire prediction on the matches that are gonna be available in this card. There are 7 super matches that are gonna be on this card, and all of them are best of 7. And one of the matches are the Tobias Barong versus Wagner Bortolato. And my pick is gonna be Tobias, and I'm picking Lachlan Adair over David Arabuli, Auden Larratt over Etienne Vaite, Matt Mask over Derek Smith, Robbie Karstendiek over Raymond Sleepins, Rino Masek over Basho Saginashvili, and Vitaly Laletin over Dave Chaffee. And I honestly hope that Dave Chaffee can still put up a very good fight against Vitaly Laletin. But judging from how everything has been playing out, Dave Chaffee is in huge trouble against Vitaly Laletin. But yeah, we just have to wait and see how everything is gonna be playing out. Hop over to my channel and see the Fox mask in action. You have a mask. Oh, that is gonna be interesting. Matt's going to smash Derek. It's not close, I think. Maybe there are a lot of our wrestlers that are still thinking the same thing. I don't know. All right. It's about to start. All right, I'm gonna be refreshing. And hopefully everything will be... Oh yeah, we have a visual, ladies and gentlemen. We have a visual, so it's gonna be super fun to see. Kinoponisk. Oh, that is it. I'm just reading one of the sponsors of King of the Table 10. It's probably a Russian company, if I am not mistaken. I am super excited to see which is gonna be the opening for King of the Table 10. All right, just having just a screen in front of me. Ray versus Robbie should be the opener.
Ladies and gentlemen, we
Whoa, that was
at the Space Enterprise United Arab Emirates. We are here for King.
an Aussie wrestler owning the microphone as he should be. If it is somebody that is literally born for the microphone, it is Aussie wrestler. Man, oh man, oh man. From somebody that just talking about arm wrestling in his own kitchen to becoming one of the main commentators of King of the Table. That, if that is not inspiring, I don't know what is. Ah, okay. Do you guys hear it now? Or do I have to lower the audio a bit more? Alright. Oh, now it's okay now. Okay. Alright. Hell yeah. Aussie is the man. Oh yeah, he is definitely the man. Gotta be shifting around. Now we are gonna be seeing who is gonna be the opening match. 7 super matches. All of them are gonna be very interesting to see. The words flow like a salmon of Capistrano. Man, that sounded very, very poetic. Very, very, very poetic. Flat Balls 2094. I hit for the channel to get a strike. Who doesn't, brother? Who doesn't? Alright, now we are soon about to begin the King of the Table Town. So if you haven't already, be sure to spam that like button and spam that subscribe button if you haven't already. Alright, we're gonna be seeing. Alright. Now Derek Smith has entered the stage. He is probably gonna be one of the co-commentators of the King of the Table. And he is gonna be joining forces, obviously, with Aussie arm wrestler. That in itself should be reason enough to just tune in if you want to hear their type of commentary. But then all of you guys will just leave me alone here. And obviously my type of commentary is the one that you have been looking for. Give us the goods, Kriggy. If you are referring to these. It's gonna be very interesting to see. Yep. And they are gonna be introducing the rules that are gonna be on King of the Table 10. And my girlfriend is just walking in the background there, so be sure to say hi to her in the chat. she was forgetting something in at the back over there, so. All right, now we are 25 likes. Flatballs 2094. Thanks for doing the commentary. Yeah, I really like it to do a commentary in on itself. Because I usually are very observant with the details that many people might not be seeing in a one-time opportunity. So her name is Emilia Einarsson. Miss SCTV is beautiful, and I'm very happy you found each other. Yep, I am super happy that she is the one that is my girlfriend and my partner in crime. I am super lucky to have her, so very lucky. And thank you for the compliment, Flatballs 2094. It is a big honor of mine to have such amazing community that is here. And it's Ray versus Robbie. That is gonna be... Alright, we are also 7 subscribers away from reaching 13,100. So if you haven't already, be sure to ask around if anybody else has been subscribing to Sweden Arm Wrestling Television. So we are literally 7 subscribers away for reaching the magical number of 13,100 subscribers. And after this live stream is over, I can almost guarantee that we are gonna be reaching... how quiet is the room? Very quiet. I am trying to keep it as professional as possible and not just scream like a football hooligan in a Christmas morning. But the first match is gonna be Rob Karsten Dieck versus Raimonds Coach Ray Lipins. And it's the debut of Rob Karsten Dieck. And for him to have a opportunity to be on King of the Table 10 is a cool thing to see. That clearly shows that hard work really pays off. And for Rob Karsten Dieck to be now a part of the King of the Table is very obvious that you can make it if you're consistent enough to be a part of arm wrestling. Coming in at a whopping 94.85 kilograms with bicep measurements of 47 centimeters and forearm 39 centimeters. He is coming in as a big boy to this super match. And I do believe that the aggressiveness that Rob is gonna be bringing to this is gonna be very tough for Ray to be dealing with, in my humble opinion. I love you, Ray, but I think Rob's style is gonna be giving you trouble. But if you can deal with it, I'm gonna be happy for you if you are winning this, so. Alright, we are 4 subscribers away from 13,100. Man, Coach Ray is just living the dream. Just feeling the environment here at the King of the Table 10. Coming in at the opening match here at King of the Table. Coming in at a whopping 89.6 kilograms. Bicep measurements 40 centimeters and forearm measurements 42 centimeters. He also have bigger forearms than bicep, as it should be. As it should be. we are 19 concurrent viewers and 26 likes. So if you haven't already, be sure to spam that like button so we can get this one over 50 likes. So if you haven't already, be sure to spam the like button so we can get this one to over 50 likes. Alright. Robbie is setting up for the... it seems that he is setting up with the back pressure, and Coach Ray is loading up with going directly inside into the hook. Both men went a bit early, and Coach Ray was having the much more dominant hand, which forced Robbie Korsendiek to be slipping directly out to the straps. He felt that his wrist was gonna get compromised, so he was forced to slip out to make sure that he was not getting pinned, and he was and the strap is now being applied with the WF strap. Hashtag fuck WF because of Mircha and Assen. Fuck you guys. I was not giving the finger to you guys. Just a heads up. Alright, now we will see who is gonna be having the more dominant hand contain. And Robbie with a quick hit to the side. And Robbie Korsendiek is the one that is going with the pin here. Raymond's trying to dive directly into the hook, but his pronation got compromised in the process, and Robbie Korsendiek with a quick side drag to the side was getting the win over Coach Ray. So 1-0 to Robbie Korsendiek. As you can see here on the replay, once Robbie Korsendiek was able to secure that pronation, the side pressure was the deciding factor for Robbie Korsendiek to get that pin. Very, very dominant display of how Robbie was able to separate the angle and the hand outside of the shoulder line from Coach Ray himself. That is really impressive by Robbie Korsendiek, because that is exactly how he was able to beat Frode Hoagland over at Orwars when he was basically at the same event as Jablonski and Demolarat. Alright, we are 20 concurrent viewers and 29 likes. 21 likes away, so if you haven't already, be sure to spam that like button so this will get even more boosted in the algorithm. Let's get this one to over 50 likes. So if you haven't already, be sure to spam that like button right now. And a quick hit to the side, and the slip was more neutral at this point. Coach Ray is just laying it back and just observing. Okay, now we are back into the straps. How can I do to separate Robbie Korsendiek to not be able to access that sideways drag that Robbie wants to have when it comes to be pulling against Raymond's Coach Ray Lipians? Will we see a similar display, or will Coach Ray found a way to be able to deal with the style that Robbie is bringing to the table? Take the hammer and rattle out the like button and hurry up to right. Yep, obviously. And a quick hit. Now Coach Ray has the hand control of Robbie Korsendiek and is now just bleeding him out. Now he is just bleeding him out. Robbie is doing everything in his power to just get the pin or get himself to a better position. But I think the mistake that Robbie Korsentik was doing there is because he was going sideways before he was even getting his wrist in a much more comfortable position here. Because it did seem like he was missing the go there. As you can see here on the replay, once Robbie Korsentik did not get in his spot, everything was just falling down like a house of cards. Alright, 19 concurrent viewers and 31 likes. Nice, really nice. So if you haven't already, be sure to spam that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notification, share this live stream around so a lot more people can join in and be a part of this amazing, amazing community. Right now I need to be careful so I am not screaming at the microphone here, so... Trimax Gamer, your voice is gone. Yep. Obviously. Hush, Hoodie, for getting lit on fire so many times. Maybe that was just a regular hoodie that you were using. I don't know. This is the rowdy crowd scream all you want. Obviously. Alright, and now can we see? Will the same thing happen once again? And now Coach Ray is going to school. Coach Ray Raymond Sleepins is now going to school against Robbie Korsentik. Man, if this keeps up, I'm gonna be having the wrong prediction here. Man, Coach Ray seems like he's just going to school. As you can see here on the replay, now that Robbie's pronation got compromised, Coach Ray just comfortably went, turning in, went directly to the side, and got in a much more comfortable position in the process. So 2-1 to Coach Ray himself. 20 concurrent viewers and 33 likes. So if you haven't already, we are 17 likes away to getting to the magical... I was burping in the process. Man, that is probably gonna be a funny clip. I don't know. But I was, as I was saying, we are 17 likes away for reaching 50 likes. So if you haven't already, smack that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, share this live stream around so a lot more people can tune in and be a part of this amazing community. Now definitely it does look like that the Coach Ray have not even broken a sweat. Obviously. Now that Coach Ray knows exactly what he needs to do when it comes to be dealing with Robbie's... Now we are at the inside of the table. Coach Ray is now in a compromised position, but is keeping himself alive and alive. Oh, now Robbie is trying to get himself behind his shoulder, behind his hand, but the Coach Ray is just bleeding Robbie out, trying to pump as much energy as humanly possible. So now Robbie is now being taken to school, to the Coach Ray school. How to keep himself alive and alive. Oh. And now the score is right now 3-1 to Coach Ray. And it just seems like that he is just taking a very nice practice super match when it comes to this. Because from the super match that Robbie was having against Frode Hoagland, I was believing that the style that Robbie was gonna bring was gonna be too much for him to handle. But it does seem like once Robbie is getting in a defensive position and if it comes to endurance, it's obviously that is the determining factor. That is this super match in on itself. That Robbie is like a dragster that it can go from the other side to the next very, very fast. But Raimons, on the other hand, is a rally car that can go on for a long time in different type of terrains and still be able to keep the same consistency all the way throughout. And that was a car reference or analogy for all of you car fans out there. 24 people watching and 33 likes. So if you haven't already, be sure to spam that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notification, and I do not have any cold nipples because the shadows are afraid of me. That is how hot I am. That sounds so pretentious. But in on itself, now the strap is self-nominated since Coach Ray wants to beat Robbie inside the strap as well. But we will see if Robbie can access his hook power a lot more efficiently inside the strap. So we have to wait and see. And it is a school example on how to have a complete hand control over your opponent. Now Coach Ray is just showboating at this point, but he needs to be careful now so that he does not exert his own energy, and the pin is now given to Coach Ray. And Coach Ray has now been given the win right then and there. And it seems that Robbie is very, very exhausted at this point, and he does not want to continue the final round of the super match. And for him to do as well as he have been doing here, really does show exactly why Coach Ray is a dangerous super match bowler that should never be underestimated. As you can see here on the replay, Robbie was very quick off the go, and that took Coach Ray off his game. But as soon as Coach Ray was able to figure out how to deal exactly with this style that Robbie was bringing to the table, Coach Ray basically then took Robbie back to school and showed exactly why he is a very dangerous super match opponent. Very, very dangerous super match opponent. It says yeah, what Coach Ray said there is that he's hoping that Robbie will not think of this as a bad experience, but as a learning opportunity. So, people in the chat, if you could fix Coach Ray against a opponent, who would you put him against? I know exactly who I wanted to see Coach Ray against, and that is of course my own teammate, that is Johannes Andersson. Because the style that Johannes Andersson is having might be the very kryptonite of Ramons Lipins. Since Johannes has a actual pin on Giannis Amalins, while Coach Ray does not have a pin on Giannis Amalins. Or however I did say that just now. But I would like you to see Coach Ray against Johannes Andersson, at least at some time in the future. "24 people watching and 35 likes. So if you haven't already, be sure to spam that like button. We are 15 likes away for reaching the magical 50 like goalpost. So if you haven't already, be sure to smack that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notification, and share this live stream around, so a lot more awesome individuals can join in and be a part of this amazing community. We just reached 13,100 subscribers. We have reached the goalpost, so a big round of applause to each and every one of you that is in the chat and have subscribed to Sweden Arm Wrestling Television. Thank you for believing in the type of vision that Sweden Arm Wrestling Television is bringing to the arm wrestling world, or at least trying to bring to the arm wrestling world. Hey! Yay! We did it, Fox 8 Balls! Yay! We did it! And now we are 13,102. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah, you can see it there. It says 13,102. So now it's gonna be super amazing. Amazing stuff. And the next super match is gonna be Lachlan Adair versus David Arabuli. So if you haven't already, we are 15 likes away. We are 15 likes away for reaching the magical 50 like goalpost. So if you haven't already, be sure to smack that like button. Subscribe if you want to comment with all of the awesome individuals that are in the chat as we speak. And share this live stream around so a lot more people can join in and be a part of this amazing community. Amazing community. And now David Arabuli, the one who was able to beat Shench Shaw in their recent super match. It's officially official because you officially showed us actual official proof of official YouTube officially. Yeah, I do have a tendency to repeat certain word patterns. So, but anyway, coming in at a weight of 114.4 kilograms, with a bicep measurement of 50 centimeters and forearm 45 centimeters. Where can I watch the live match? You have to go to the pay-per-view link here and buy the pay-per-view here, and then you can watch all of the matches from there, because you will not see any footage nor any audio from this particular live commentary. So if you haven't already, get to the pay-per-view link that is in the pinned comment here and go buy the pay-per-view and watch the match from there if you wanted to see it before Core Sports are putting up on their official YouTube channel, which is like literally way way after. 31 people watching and 38 likes. Nice. Really, really good numbers. So if you haven't already, be sure to smack that like button. We are 12 likes away for reaching 50 likes. So if you haven't already, smack that like button. Now we are 11 likes away. But before we are getting into that, coming in at the weight of 106.7 kilograms with a bicep measurement of 51 centimeters and forearm measurement of 43 centimeters. So, although Lachlan Adair is coming in as the lighter guy, he is coming in with a much more bigger arms. Like you are basically taking 1 centimeter from the forearms and putting on Lachlan Adair's bicep. Then you basically have the same measurements. Okay. And Lachlan Adair goes directly to town and is pinning down David Arabulli very comfortably. He pins down David Arabulli very, very comfortably. As you can see here on the replay, very good hit by Lachlan Adair by separating the angle of David Arabulli, because David Arabulli was trying to go backwards, but in the process he did lose his pronation. So when he was pulling back, the arm got extended in the process. So this is very impressive by Lachlan Adair to do this against a very seasoned arm wrestler that is David Arabulli. And now you can see that Arabulli is now shifting everything to be more inside based, judging on the stance that David Arabulli is now having, because he's now feeling that he needs to be way faster in order to deal with the strength that Lachlan Adair is bringing to the arm wrestling table. And now Lachlan Adair was the one with the more dominant hand position. And by doing that, David Arabulli was the one forced to slip out underneath like that in order to get to the strap. And during so, that shows that Lachlan Adair is the much more stronger arm wrestler out of David and Lachlan. So if David Arabulli needs to be dealing with Lachlan Adair, he needs to find a way so Lachlan Adair is not able to access his hand or pronation. So if David can somehow be able to get Lachlan Adair on his bicep, that will be one of the key areas for David Arabulli to be accessing. But as this instance, Lachlan Adair seems to be a bit way too much, and it is very obvious. But David Arabulli have found a way that he can be dealing. He is digging hard on the bicep of Lachlan Adair, but the angle of Lachlan Adair is not moving 1 centimeter. Lachlan Adair is feeling... they are giving the running foul for David Arabulli. And once that was given to David, Lachlan just let that one go to fight another day. You could see that once he was giving that running foul, Lachlan was able to sense that he will just let that one go and to fight another day. And the lock, it was basically in a very neutral spot. He was basically holding David Arabulli in a very tight hook spot. But you could see that it was getting turned over like this. So now Lachlan Adair needs to secure his own pronation in order to deal with the dedication to the side that David Arabuli is bringing to this. Now Lachlan Adair needs to be a bit more careful so he does not get separated. And now David Arabuli secure his own inside. But Lachlan Adair is now dragging really hard to the side. And David Arabuli is holding everything in his power in hope to deal with Lachlan Adair. But the drag style of Lachlan Adair is the one that is keeping him alive and alive in this super match. Lachlan Adair is now 2-0 against David Arabuli. He is now 2-0, and you can see here on the replay that is an overextension on Arabuli trying to keep himself alive in this super match. You can just see he is shaking with everything in his power to be keeping himself alive and alive. But now that with that overextension and keep holding like that, it's gonna put a lot of pressure on the shoulder and pec area of David Arabuli. Because when you're overextended like that and keep holding for dear life, all of the pressure is on the shoulder all the way to the pec area. So that is gonna be affecting the side pressure that David Arabuli needs in order to keep Lachlan Adair at the center of the table. Because now that Lachlan Adair is at the driving seat in this super match, he is now in more control that David Arabuli cannot afford him to be, and so. Much later, should I come to get a live commentary? You can just stick around to be a part of this live commentary, so that will be highly appreciated. 43 likes, 24 people watching. If you haven't already, spam that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notification, and share this live stream around so a lot more people can tune in. And whoa, these men were very trigger happy to just pull the trigger off the ready go. And now David Arabuli was getting the dominant hand position, and now Lachlan Adair was the one that was forced to slip out of the hand of David Arabuli, and now we are going directly to the strap. We are now going directly into the strap. This, in my opinion, is going to be benefiting for Lachlan Adair if he is able to keep himself on the more on a more positive side inside the hook, and not to get compromised in the process that he was forced to be dealing with just before David Arabuli was getting into the on the bicep of Lachlan Adair. Okay, we see all right, and Lachlan Adair is now right back at cruise control and is comfortably going directly to the pin. And I do think it is 3-0. 3-0 to Lachlan Adair. He is now in cruise control when it comes to the down under power that he is bringing. As you can see here on the replay, David Arabuli tried to get onto the pronation and bicep on Lachlan Adair, but the dragging pressure that Lachlan Adair brings while pronating in the process is very tough for him to be dealing with. And Brassan is in the house, listening while cooking. Great commentary. Tack så mycket, polaren. Tack så mycket. Flat balls 2094. Big power. Oh yeah, big power from down under. Or however you are saying that. 30 people watching and 45 likes. We are 5 likes away. 5 likes away for reaching the magical barrier of 50 likes. So if you haven't already, be sure to spam that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notification. So, and also share this live stream around, so a lot more people can join in and be a part of this amazing community. It seems that both referees are checking out the replay, and in order to see where there were some elbow. It's really hard to see at this side of the angle, but it does seem like Lachlan Adair's elbow is still on the table. It is very hard to see from this angle, since the actual angle itself have been compromised in the process. So it's very hard to see if they are gonna be letting that one go. Oh yeah, they are giving that pin to Lachlan Adair, because it was really tough to see the elbow placement at all, since the camera that was bolted into the table has shifted up a bit way too much. And it is a self-nominated strap. It is a self-nominated strap. Because both arm wrestler are just like, fuck it, we are going directly to the strap anyway, so. "29 people watching and 47 likes. Nice, really good odds so far. I mean, it is. I know it is a bit out. I am a bit outclassed when it comes to the streaming numbers that Ryan Bowen and Pradeep is bringing, but the core audience that I'm having here, they are very strong. They are really strong. Maybe stronger than the Lachlan Adair's biceps. I don't know. But I think in this instance, when it comes to the bicep of Lachlan Adair, they are one of the key factors that he is able to keep his angle, while the angle of... And Lachlan Adair is in cruise control. David Arabuli is trying everything in his power to keep himself alive and alive-o. And it does seem like it is a pin. Maybe they are giving a pin. Yeah, they are giving a pin, so. And Lachlan Adair is your overall winner at this super match. He is now a force to be reckoned with when it comes to the down under power that he is bringing to the arm wrestling table. Absolutely phenomenal stuff from Lachlan Adair to be dealing to do this against David Arabuli. I think in this instance, since David Arabuli was beating Chan Shaw, I think Chan Shaw should be Lachlan Adair's next opponent. Since it will be interesting to see if Chan Shaw's pronation can deal with the inside power of Lachlan Adair. So, but it is gonna be... Now that is a sight to behold. Lachlan Adair is really enjoying himself. That he is now showing the Australian flag at King of the Table while hugging Aussie arm wrestler in the process. Absolutely phenomenal stuff indeed. Gonna be... Just gonna be listening to what he has to say there. Lachlan has worked his ass off to get a win like this. Good for Lucky. The beers are flowing in the outback, I'm sure. Obviously. Obviously.
Yeah, what he has to get was that David Armwrestling. He gave everything in that one. David is the man.
Alright.
You are that. It is awesome.
But, chat, if you could be a matchmaker, who would you like to see Lachlan Adair pulling against?
What a match that was. And that is only match 2. The king of the table 10. We're all getting worn out already, but this one now is a left arm match. Brilliant matchup.
That's gonna be doing like this.
80+ kilos. Not saying on one side you're getting 5+. And on the other side, you're getting
I wonder how that is gonna be looking like when I am rewatching this later. So all right, and now we are in the match number 3, and now we are gonna be taking a look at Tobias Borong versus Wagner Bortolato. Kom igen nu Tobias, kom igen nu. Visa att du är en kraft att frukta. And what I was saying there. Come on Tobias, show that you are a force to be reckoned with. Oh man, I'm getting even more anxious and nervous at the same time. So I am hoping that Tobias will show exactly what the Swedish steel are made of. $29 people watching and 48 likes. We are 2 likes away. We are 2 likes away for reaching the magical 50 like goalpost, and we are not even halfway through the actual event itself. That is so absolutely amazing. That is so many of you have been liking this live stream when we are not even halfway through the actual event itself. And now Tobias Sporong is now gonna be entering this stage. Come on guys, 2 likes away from getting to 50 likes. 1 like away for reaching 50 likes. So come on now guys. Before the match is actually starting, get this live stream to over 50 likes. And Tobias Sporong is now entering with a very nice song. The final countdown. Man, that is a focused man. Oh, I am getting goosebumps. Nice song choice by Tobias Sporong. Coming in with the song from Europe, the final countdown. Oh, I am getting goosebumps all over the place. Very good choice with the entrance song by Tobias Sporong. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. Coming in at a whopping 133.8 kilograms, and he is a big boy. With a bicep measurements of 53 centimeters and forearm measurements of 47 centimeters. Oh, yeah. So come on Tobias, show them what the Swedish steel are made of. Can you deal with the terremoto power that is coming from Brazil? Lucky versus Marcio or Pablo might be cool. I'm not good at matchmaking though. But at the same time, I do believe that would be an interesting match to see. Since if I am not mistaken, that Lachlan Adair wanted a match with Marcio Barbosa. And we just reached 50 likes! We have reached 50 likes! Oh yeah! Absolutely phenomenal stuff with having the awesome core audience here. Richard Brown. No ABBA. That would also be very, very cool. And Wagner Bortolato is living up to the Jacked Jesus Terremoto. Woo! Terremoto is now entering the stage. Shows exactly why he is that force to be reckoned with from Brazil. Now, I hope that they have bolted the table to the actual concrete floor. Because the Terremoto style that Wagner is gonna be bringing might be a force to be reckoned with. Coming in at a weight of 152 kilograms, bicep measurements 51 centimeters, and forearm measurements 44 centimeters. 52 likes. Now, can we get this one to over 75 likes? Can we do that? Alright, Tobias Sporrong versus Wagner, the Cayman Christ, Bortolato. Mamma mia, here we go again. Mama, Tobias will win this, hopefully. So come on, Tobias. Be sure to keep him outside the shoulder line. Man, I'm like commentating and coaching at the same time. Man, I so want Tobias to be winning this. I so want him to be winning this. But that every time Tobias will do a pin, I will sing this Mamma Mia. Here we go again. Mama, Tobias will win this. That will be something. So be sure to spam the like button. We are 32 people watching and 53 likes. So if you haven't already, bump that like button up so we can get this over 75 likes. So come on, people. Let's get this one to 75 likes. And after that, get this one to over 100 likes. Because I honestly believe that we can get to that actual number. I honestly believe that. And with the support that you guys are giving, it's will absolutely make it possible. Now Tobias knows exactly what he is dealing with. Now they are doing the referee's grip, and that will force down Tobias. And now we will see. Oh, Wagner Bortolato is very, very eager to get that pin. He is very, very eager to get that pin against the giant from Sweden that is Tobias Sporrong. Your reactions should be expressed by playing some guitar riffs and fills. Yeah, speaking of a guitar, I have one in the back there, and I will show that guitar after the match with Tobias Sporrong and Wagner Bortolato, because now the grip is now being put, and we will see. And that was a quick pin from Tobias Sporrong. Mamma mia, here we go again. Mama, Tobias will win this. Absolutely comfortable stuff from Tobias Sporrong. Just went directly to the pin pad. And he will show that directly. And he, as you can see here on the replay, and don't blink. Really quick pin by Tobias Sporrong, and not allowing him to get behind his shoulder line as he needed to do. 59 likes and 24 people watching. If you haven't already, spam that like button, guys. Come on, guys. Spam that like button. That is one focused man. If you are watching what I am watching, just concentrated breathing, breathe in and breathe out. Exactly what he needs to do. He is in cruise control. He is in Swedish control. That is exactly what he needs to do against the Cayman Christ Bortolato. Because Tobias does not want to get on a negative position against the Cayman Christ Bortolato. But Wagner may be, as the English saying is describing, a one-trick pony, but Wagner Bortolato is very, very strong once he gets into that specific spot. Timmy Turner is in the chat. How are you doing, brother? Hope that you have a nice evening watching King of the Table 10 as I am. Is Tobias Swedish? Yep, obviously. Oh, that was a false start from Wagner Bortolato, and he is feeling that once he gets his hand behind his shoulder line, he can put some devastating pressure on the bicep of Tobias Porong. But Tobias knows exactly what he needs to do, and Bortolato is very, very trigger happy. And at the same time, knows that he needs to be fast in order to get into the bicep of... that is the third warning. Oh, man. Luckily for Wagner Bortolato, this is a free foul system. So he is very fortunate that he is able to get away with that one. So, and that is a quick pin by Tobias Porong. It seems that he has injured himself. It seems that Wagner Bortolato has been injuring himself, because that looked really, really painful, as you can see on the replay, as he is trying to get his hand behind the shoulder line. The quick pressure from Tobias Porong is way too much for the Cayman Christ Wagner Bortolato to handle. And I don't know if you guys was able to catch that, but Wagner Bortolato was rubbing the upper part of his, or the low part of his bicep. Because from the looks of it, when he was driving his hand, it was separated like that in the process. Almost like this. And that pushed a lot of pressure on the lower part of the bicep. So I don't know if it's gonna be very a one-way traffic now, as it seems like. But the risk is that it's gonna be very one-sided now, since Wagner Bortolato was rubbing his arm furiously after that hit that Tobias Porong was able to bring to him. But very smart arm wrestling by Tobias Porong to be able to keep him away, to keep Wagner Bortolato away from his power. And that was a false start yet again from the Caveman Christ. But he needs to get his shoulder behind his hand in order to drive efficiently against the Tobias. But what Tobias is doing, he is keeping his hand outside of the shoulder line. That will give Wagner Bortolato a much more difficult time to get into the power zone that he needs to be. Because what a shoulder-based puller needs to have is the hand, I'm going to be showing like this, the hand inside of the body frame. So, and if you are getting your hand outside of the body frame, that basically takes away a lot of power that you need to have in order to execute your style efficiently. And it does seem like he is... Seems that Wagner is injured now, because he is now rubbing the upper part of the lower part of his bicep, and that is very unfortunate that is gonna be the case. But it seems now that Wagner is now injured at both arms, and it seems the smart choice at this point will be that Wagner Bortolato should be getting his basically lay down at this point. But since I know that Bortolato is a warrior, so now it's gonna be very evident that he is gonna be... Tobias is gonna be too much now at this point. And it is basically now a second warning. I think Kurdeka is a crazy strong. Yeah, from the super match that he had against Artyom Morozov, his left arm is still very, very strong. But the question is, how many opponents is there for Tobias Sporrong to be having? That is a very unfortunate for Wagner Bortolato to be having that. Very, very unfortunate. Yeah, Tobias versus Camille will be very, very interesting to see. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Mamma mia, here we go again. Mama, Tobias will win this. That is gonna be obviously be his theme song. That Mamma mia, here we go again. Mama. When you sing Mamma mia. Yeah, show some like support, guys, since I am basically giving you guys free entertainment. Since Mamma mia, here we go again. Mama, Tobias will win this. Oh man. But still, I am super glad that all of you guys are having a good time watching a Swedish guy having a live commentary here in Sweden. 25 people watching and 60 likes. We are 15 likes away. We are 15 likes away for getting... it seems that... yeah. Wagner Bortolato basically gives that one away because he is feeling the injury is a bit overbearing. But this really shows that Tobias Sporrong is a force to be reckoned with. And that is exactly why Sweden is very proud of giving or be having Tobias Sporrong representing the Scandinavian steel of Sweden. His name is Krieg. Here we go again. Mama. Krieg will have this burnt. I don't know. But yeah, we are 3 matches down, and Tobias is showing exactly why he is a force to be reckoned with. Now, will Tobias call out anybody? Will he do that? Seems that like you are having a good time, Timmy Turner. Look up Agliassi. If you are having a good time, then that really makes me happy. 32 people watching and 59 likes. If you haven't already, be sure to spam that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notification, share this live stream around so a lot more people can join in, be a part of this amazing, amazing community.
Yeah, according to the East versus West rankings, the sixth, higher than the league, so I guess one of them.
Anyone in the top 5 in the East versus West ranking? That is a bold, bold statement from Tobias Perron. Obviously, he wants one of those guys that are on the East versus West ranking. Now we are having a quick commercial break. And I do have a challenge for all of you guys. If you haven't already, I will teach you guys a free Swedish lesson. A free language lesson that you can use basically anywhere. And if we get this to over 75 likes, I will give you guys that free lesson of a Swedish word that some of you guys will probably laugh really, really hard. Right. Now let's see. Tobias wants all the smoke. Who does not want all the smoke? So it's basically when you are coming out to the final countdown of Europe. That shows exactly that Tobias is coming in, and he is coming in really, really hard. But now we are just 4 matches to go. Devil Arad versus the Levon Saganashvili. That match is gonna be thunder and lightning on steroids. Oh. My girlfriend was just baking just now, and she basically she recently just baked some bread, so I will probably taste that right after this live commentary. So we just have to wait to see if that is. Tobias has to face the winner of Alishan versus Hermes. That is a must. Yep, is a must indeed. Now we are. It seems that the match right now is maybe Onalarat versus Armwrestling Whisperer. By the way, guys, I don't know if you guys have been thinking about this, but the Armwrestling Whisperer is very similar to the guitarist of Guns N' Roses. You know, what's his name? Slash. If you're basically putting a picture of the Slash and Armwrestling Whisperer right next to each other, you will probably think like they are brothers. Jag är klarsynt. Jag vet redan. I am very clear-sighted. I know already. I mean, you can. He has exactly the same hairstyle, the exact same goggles or shades, or however you are saying that. He is very identical to the guitarist from Guns N' Roses, Slash. I mean, look it up at Google and compare the two of them. It's really, really similar. I mean, the curly hair, the shades, the small beard, the straws on his face, basically all of that. So I heard that Odin has 40 pounds on the Whisperer, so I picked the heavier, more experienced man to win. Yeah, my pick is also on a Laletin, but if the wrist containment of Arm Wrestling Whisperer is enough, he might be strong enough to force Odin Laletin in a hook. But yeah, I think Odin Laletin will be experienced enough to be able to put the angles where it needs to be. 27 concurrent viewers and 59 likes. So if you haven't already, be sure to spam that like button so we can get this live stream to over 75 likes. We are 16 likes away for reaching the magical 75 like goalpost. And if we are getting there before Vitaly Laletin versus Dave Chaffee, I will personally give you guys a free Swedish lesson when it comes to the Swedish language. So come on guys, spam that like button now. So would be great to see an upset. Oh yeah. Do you think Odin will call out Bacho or Reno if he wins? No. And with all due respect to Odin Laletin, he will get murdered by those two gentlemen. Since I haven't seen Odin Laletin compete against a similar elite level polar that is in his type of armor wrestling capabilities. Give a recap of matches. Coach Ray won 4-1 against Robbie. Tobias won 4-0 against Wagner Bortolato. And Lachlan Adair won against David Arbuli 4-0. I mean, come on, guys. If you are watching the live stream as I am, you cannot think about Slash from Guns N' Roses. Because that is exactly the type of style that the Arm Wrestling Whisperer have just joined in. Coming in at a whopping 78.6 kilograms with a bicep measurements of 39.39 equal, and a forearm measurements of 35.5 centimeters. It is at a break ATM. Yeah. So far of the matches, I have guessed two correct and one not correct. So will I get another one or lose another one? So now Odin Laletin is now making his debut on King of the Table. 39 people watching and 61 likes. If you haven't already, be sure to spam that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, share this live stream around so a lot more people can join in and be a part of this amazing, amazing community. This really is the all-star chat, Krieg. You got Fox, Timmy, Lagia, and other legends worth more than 1,000. That really warms my heart, brother. So thank you very much for that kind word. So, lol. So I guess you have gotten in with the Swedish letter Coming in at a whopping 96 kilograms with a bicep measurement of 40 centimeters and forearm measurement of 41 centimeters. man, he certainly have the genetics when it comes to the arm wrestling game as it should. Now he is basically setting up exactly as his father Devil Larrat, but Etienne Veit knows exactly what he is dealing with, so he is basically making sure that he has the center lane, because what Larrat is doing is basically giving the Arm Wrestling Whisperer a hard time. 32 people watching, 61 likes. Spam that like button if you haven't liked this live stream already. We are 14 likes away for getting to the magical number of 75 likes. So if you haven't already, be sure to spam that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, share this live stream around so a lot more people can join in and be a part of this awesome community. What do you think, who is? Yeah, in this instance, I will believe that Ono Larrat might be the bigger man and more technical for Etienne Veit to be handling. So in this instance, we will see, can Ono Larrat do something against the Arm Wrestling Whisperer, or vice versa? Oh, that was a very strong hit from Ono Larrat against Etienne Veit. Etienne seemed like he is going the distance there. Tobias just put on a clinic on Wagner. Yep, obviously. Because the style that Tobias Porong was having against Wagner Bortolato was exactly the style he needed in order to be beating Wagner Bortolato. Because what was happening is that he made sure that the hand was outside of his shoulder. So whenever Wagner Bortolato tried to shoot directly for the press, Tobias went directly to the side. Edit Pro. Are you saying Stux? Stux. I think you mean best. Very, very best. Alright, now back to the match. The grip is now being set. Can Ono Larrat show exactly why he is the legacy child of Devil Larrat? Or will the Arm Wrestling Whisperer beat another super heavyweight? Or a much more bigger man? We will now see. And it is a very dominant win. A very dominant win from very dominant win from Ono Larrat. Etienne Veit tried to get inside, but that was straight down to the pin pad. That was straight down to the pin pad from the legacy child of Ono Larrat. He was able to catch the hit of, or basically letting the Arm Wrestling Whisperer hit, and maybe it is somebody that is talking shit behind my back. That is why I am sneezing all that much. Audrius Palaima. Why this match is on the card is basically because that is basically gonna boost the social media presence of both men. So since Ono Larrat is a legacy child of Devil Larrat, a lot more younger viewers are gonna be tuning in to just to see Ono Larrat to compete. And Arm Wrestling Whisperer is very famous on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, etc. So that is probably why they are putting these two against each other. But then again, that is just my short observation. 63 likes, 30 people watching. If you haven't already, smack that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notification, all of that good stuff. Share this live stream around so a lot more people can join in and be a part of this amazing community. Oh yeah! But from it, what it looks like, now Odin Laletin knows that he will be in cruise control. So I think that he is going to be allowing Vitaly to be going directly into the arm power of Odin Laletin. But Odin Laletin might be too technical and tactical for not allowing him to get into that power zone at all. And that was a quick hit. Very, very quick hit from Odin Laletin against the arm wrestling whisperer. From the looks of it, this match is unfortunately gonna be one-sided because it is basically like a 20 kilograms. And he has Devil Laletin on the other side at that Skype call, or I don't know. And a quick pin. And you can see the reaction from Devil Laletin on the table, on the chair over there. Odin Laletin is in cruise control. But Odin is now gonna be the more dominant one in this from what it looks like, since it is a big weight difference between these two men. A big weight difference between these two men. But yeah, 30 people watching, or 32 people watching, and 63 likes. And Pelle Shamliden has joined the chat, ladies and gentlemen. One of the OGs of the Sweden Armwrestling Television troupe is now right in this chat. And that was a quick pin from Odin Laletin. A very quick pin by Odin Laletin. He is now in cruise control. But in this instance, I will love to see him pulling against a similar arm wrestler that is in his weight category. Because what is looking exactly as I am seeing, it is basically like 20 or 18 kilos apart. And that does a lot if you are not in the arm wrestling realm, if you know what I mean. If he was facing against a non-arm wrestler, then arm wrestling whisperer would have a shot. But in this instance, he's facing against a actual arm wrestler at this point. And that shows he is in the arm wrestling game for a reason. Is it correct that buying up your Laletin now is 379 kronor? What? If that is the case, then that is super expensive. That is super expensive for a card. Alright, now we will see. That was a interesting one, because it did seem like Odin Laletin was still trying to hold on to arm wrestling whisperer. And that was a bit of a short mistake from Odin Laletin, because if he was slipping a bit soon or a bit later on that, that might have been a pin, and that would be a pin that Vitaly does not want for one single bit. So if I were on a Laletin, I would just take this to the bank and just be over with. All right, can Arm Wrestling Whisperer do anything here? And now when Laletin felt that he did not want to be stuck on that inside, he finished that match quickly and got in cruise control. Laletin felt something that he did not want to feel, so he was able to finish that match quickly. And he is doing the exact same movement as his father is doing, almost like a younger, prettier replica. Yeah, it seems that both men should be are gonna be doing the last 3 matches, if I am not mistaken, or the last 2 matches. Seems that Laletin wanted to just secure those 4 quick pins, so he could maybe feel the power that that Vitaly might have on the inside. Yep, it seems that both men wanted to get to the strap anyway. I think in this instance, if Laletin wants to test himself in new ways of experience, he should get directly on the inside and not pull quickly. He should be testing if he can be pulling against him in a slow, controlled manner that his father is very known to be having. Because while Laletin hits very, very hard off the go, I don't know how he is gonna be doing when it comes to actual endurance matches. So now we will now see. And it seems that Laletin is now trying to do the King's Move now against the Arm Wrestling Whisperer. And now he is in cruise control. He is now in cruise control, climbing up. And he is now allowing Vitaly to get where he needs to be. And now he is basically toying with the Arm Wrestling Whisperer at this point. Now he is basically talking again. And now he is going in a tight hook press. And now he is climbing up. And now he is directly looking at the camera, showing why he is that dominant force to be reckoned with. But the Arm Wrestling Whisperer is not quitting at all. That in itself is very respectable, that he is still trying to get something on the board. But in on itself, and it seems that Laletin is giving a runner at this point. It seems they are still going to be pulling the last remaining rounds. But I think in this instance, the next super match that I would like you to see Laletin be pulling against is elite arm wrestlers that are in his own category. So it will be interesting if he is going to be pulling at WF or anything else in that matter. So was a Basho Saganashvili match? That match have not even started yet, so you are in good time. You are in good time, brother. Alright, now we will see, can Arm Wrestling Whisperer do anything against Laletin, but it seems that it is very unlikely at this point in time. And a quick hit from Arm Wrestling Whisperer, but Odin Lariat is now in cruise control, and the third foul is now given, and that is a third foul for the Arm Wrestling Whisperer. And that is a pin or a win for Odin Lariat. The legacy continues as it shows. The legacy continues, and the Devil Lariat is sitting on a bench or a chair on a Zoom call, and is watching that. Oh, Kristaps versus Odin. I don't know about that, since Kristaps is super dominant. But in that instance, it will be a good a very good test for Odin Lariat if he can deal with somebody that just refuses to quit. That is basically refusing to quit. That if you have seen the matches that Kristaps Blumanis have been polling, because he recently stopped the very quick hit of the WF World Champion in the minus 80 kilo category. And a quick slip at the center of the table, and we are getting directly to the straps. And you can see Devil Lariat with that is watching from a audience share on a computer. That is so meta. And we are 26 concurrent viewers and 65 likes. We are 10 likes away. We are literally 10 likes away for getting into 75 likes. So if you haven't already, spam that like button, spam that subscribe button, share this live stream around so a lot more people can join in and be a part of this amazing community that cannot afford this absurd price that are on the pay-per-view as it is in certain parts of the world. And Odin Lariat tried to do a flop wrist press, but Etene White capitalized on that, and it is given a running foul. Oh, that is really a get out of jail free card for Odin Lariat. Man, oh man, oh man. Odin Lariat tried to finish off with a flop wrist press, but now both men are aiming to get directly into the inside. And now we will see, can Odin Lariat do something against? And Odin Lariat seems to be having a... He was able to get away with those elbow falls because his elbow was so far off the back. Like 3 times already. Yeah, that was a good call from the referees. They spotted the running fouls of that. Please... And Pelle Shamliden just gifted 3 memberships. Oh, that was a quick hit from Odin Lariat or Etene White. But Odin Lariat gets in cruise control and just a tricep press him down to the pin pad. Odin Lariat shows exactly why he is the legacy child. And before we are getting into that, thank you Pelle Shamliden by gifting 10 or 5 memberships. 5 memberships was given now. Pelle Shamliden, you are a legend. You are a legend. Pelle Shamliden, the OG legend of the Sweden Armwrestling Television troupe. And the Devil Lariat just gave his sign of approval. Very, very quick hit by Arnold Lariat, and shows exactly why he is the legacy child of the Lariat family. But now I want to see Arnold Lariat against somebody that is in his weight category. Because the recent super matches that I have seen Arnold Lariat pull is against the 75 kilo guys. So in that instance, I would like to see him against somebody that is in his weight category. But nonetheless, it is very impressive by Arnold Lariat to do this. Finally, a very nice performance by Alden Lariat.
It was an honor to pull Armwrestling Whisper. I just want to say, Whisper is so brave for taking this match. I'm the bigger opponent. I'm a Lariat. It's a scary name. And he came here, gave his all. I just want to say thank you so much, Armwrestling Whisper.
He gave Armwrestling Whisperer very nice compliment that he was the bigger man, and he was a Lariat. He said right then and there he wants to get the physically obese. The legacy child shows exactly why he is a Lariat. He said that he wants it to be 300 pounds. But that is a good mindset for young people to have, to just eat and train, and not having these weight restrictions. That is a lot in the young athletic community. All right, I've seen that some of you guys have been wondering with the guitar on the back there. I'm just gonna be showing. And by the way, we are 34 people watching and 70 likes. We are 5 likes away from reaching the magical 75 likes, and I will give you a free lesson on a word of the Swedish vocabulary. Let's see. The guitar that I'm having here, that's gonna be unplugging that. This is a Steve Vai copy, and the sound that this guitar is having is absolutely amazing. Look up my Pagliassi. Yeah, it is a very beautiful one, and this cost me around like $550, but this has a really good sound, despite it being a copy of the Steve Vai guitars that is out there. And those guitars that are out there cost literally around $2,000 or $3,000. So yeah. Whenever I'm not doing arm wrestling practices and all of that, or having or spending time with my girlfriend, I'm usually in my bedroom here and play guitar until my fingers are starting to bleed. Because for those of you who don't know, I was playing guitar long before I was doing arm wrestling. But yeah, now we are getting into the final 3 matches. 39 people watching and 72 likes. If you haven't already, we are 3 likes away. 3 fucking likes away. Or as you say in Scottish, 3 fucking likes away. Alright, 70. Oh, Derek Smith versus Matt Mask. Oh, that is gonna be a... Oh my god, did you have a long punk hair, spiked leather jacket and all that? Maybe not the spiked leather jacket, but if you could see the long hair that I had back then, you will probably think that I was some shaggy wannabe crackhead. And I was really bad at keeping my long hair very tidy, nice and clean, and all of that. Krieg, you need a deep fried chocolate bar. I don't know if what the reference was with that, but if it is delicious, then maybe. But I don't know if it is like a warm turd joke. I really don't know. maybe you guys are having a very, very good time. Yeah, is that Ibanez? Yeah, the Steve Vai guitars are is in the Ibanez. Ibanez. I really don't know how you are pronouncing that. So yeah, but I have been thinking about buying myself either a Gibson or a ESP guitar, because a guitar that I have been wanting to have for a long time is those Alexi Lio signature models, but I do know that those cost a whole lot of money. So it basically costs around like $2,000 or $2,500. So those guitars are super expensive. And if you're lucky to have one, then all the kudos to you. All the kudos to you. Derek versus Matt. This is a long time coming. Yes. I have been wanting to see this match also for a long time. Oh, ho, ho, ho. The focus that Derek Smith is having to this match. Oh my god. That is like looking at a wild Scandinavian grizzly bear that is coming into the stage. Oh my god. That look on Derek Smith's face is showing exactly why he is a monster in the super heavyweight division. Coming in at a weight of 133 kilograms with a bicep measurements of 53 centimeters and forearm measurements by 45 centimeters. Is a Gibson Les Paul? Yeah. Gibson Les Paul is one of the more expensive models that are out there. So if you want to search after a original guitar from that brand, you be prepared to pay thousands and thousands of dollars just to get your hands on one, because those guitars are super expensive to come by if you are gonna be looking at into buying one. So yeah, 35 people watching and 72 likes. We are 3 likes away. 3 likes away. And the wild horse is coming in. And before he is doing that, I would like to see that the 3 remaining people that are in the chat here to like the live stream so we can get this one to over 75 likes. Let's get this one to over 75 likes. Man, oh man, oh man. Wild Horse Matt Mask has now entered this stage, coming in at a weight of 113.5 kilograms, with the bicep measurements of 42 centimeters and forearm measurements by 45 centimeters. He is coming in really, really dangerous to this match. And this match is a long time coming, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Matt Mask is now facing somebody that is having the exact arm length measurements. So this will be interesting to see if Matt Mask can be quick enough to be dealing that. Oh, Derek Smith is feeling that he has something in the bag. Derek Smith feels that he has something in the bag. Chronic, Adam beat Whisper. Yep. Adam beat him 6-0. Adam Larratt beat him 6-0. 2 likes away from 75 likes. So if you haven't already, spam that like button so we can get this one to over 75 likes. Come on, guys. Let's do this. Come on! Let's do this! Давай, давай, давай! The winner of this match should call out Odin. Yeah, since Odin Larratt wanted to get as big as humanly possible, he should aim big as humanly possible. 39 people watching, 73 likes. 2 likes away. Come on, guys. 2 likes away. We are just 2 likes away from 75 likes. So come on. Let's do this. Now we will see. Will Matt Mask be quick off? No foul from both men. Because both men were going directly at the same time. 77 likes. Woohoo! You guys are amazing. Absolutely, absolutely amazing. So now let's get this one to over 100 likes. That will be amazing if we can get this one. Oh! Derek Smith was having the more dominant hand control. Oh my god. Derek Smith had the more dominant hand control. And I have been talking to Derek Smith a bit off the arm wrestling table. And he has been saying to me that he is wanted to prove me wrong. And when it comes to that, when people are saying that they want to prove me wrong, I just say I welcome it. In fact, I encourage it. I would love it to be proven wrong when it comes to arm wrestling predictions and all of that. So can someone tell me the result, please? After this round, I will tell you the result of the previous matches. And a quick at the center of the table, and a very quick pin by Matt Mask. Although he was having to fight for that pin, Matt Mask shows exactly why he is. Oh, Derek Smith is giving a foul. Derek Smith was giving a get out of jail free card, but Derek Smith felt. Oh, it seems that he was. I don't know what was the deal there. But yeah, 40 people watching and 78 likes. So 22 likes away from the magical 100 like goalpost. So if you haven't already, be sure to spam that like button if you haven't already. So I might as well do a quick recap of the results. Coach Ray won against Robbie 4-1. Tobias Sporong won against Wagner Potolato 4-0. Lachlan Adair won against David Arbuli 4-0. And Odin Larratt won against Arm Wrestling Whisperer 6-0. So hopefully that covers it. Ivo Pehilvanov. Пожалуйста, пожалуйста. Now both men is feeling that they have something in the game. But what Derek Smith needs to do now is not getting his riser compromised in the process. He needs to find a way to keep himself high enough so he can keep his own pronation intact. Because what Matt Mask is doing right now, with all that aggressive side and pronation, that is gonna be... some... No foul is given to both men, and they are aggressive. Damn, this is probably gonna be the more intense match of it. Man, oh man, oh man. Both men do not want to lose a millimeter from this setup. And now Derek Smith has found a lane that he can hold on to. But the Matt Mask, the wild horse, is showing exactly why he is the crazy in cruise control. Crazy cruise control. The triple C's of the arm wrestling game. Cruise control. He is in the arm wrestling game. And Matt Mask shows that he is a force to be reckoned with. If you look here on the replay, Derek Smith tries his best to keep Matt Mask at the center of the table, but the sheer ferocity of Matt Mask with the pronation at the and the side pressure in the process is keeping him alive and alive in this super match. And even though that Matt Mask's hand, or the lock on the thumb and the index finger, is lost in the process, and it's basically pronating on the lower parts of Derek Smith's hand, he still have enough horsepower and aggressiveness to keep himself alive and alive in this match as well. I don't know how many times Matt Mask is gonna be swearing in this one, but if they are doing a highlight, they definitely need to gather all of the swear words of Matt Mask and just bleep the living fuck out of everything. That would be so funny. Oh, Matt Mask is trying to get the referees to call from a losing call for a losing position, but the slip was just above the pin pad. So according to the super match rules, if it is not a clear pin on the slip or during the slip, it is going directly to the straps. 36 people watching and 79 likes. Nice. Oh. Really good odds. Really good odds. Absolutely phenomenal stuff when it comes to all of this. 20 likes away from 100 likes. So if you haven't already, spam that like button. And subscribe, ring the bell for notification, and share this live stream around so a lot more people can tune in and be a part of this amazing community. Alright, and that was a quick pin by Matt Mask. That was a really quick pin by Matt Mask to do that against Derek Smith. I don't know with you guys, but it seems like that Derek Smith might be off the mental game now, because he's not his usual aggressive self. And that was a hard hit to the side that Matt Mask was bringing to that. Absolutely, absolutely phenomenal stuff from Matt Mask. Right. And now Derek Smith is trying to talk to the referees how the setup was there, because it did seem like that Derek Smith was not happy with that setup at all. So right now Derek Smith needs to use his longer lever as humanly possible, because now Matt Mask is basically using his longer lever by gripping a bit lower, so he could access that pronation a lot more harder. So while doing that, he's basically giving Derek Smith not much to work with. Oh, that was... if you aren't happy with the setup, you need to protest before ready go. Exactly. Exactly. When it comes to arm wrestling, what you need to do... Oh, it seems like that Matt Mask was a bit before, or was pulling bit before the ready go. And then he capitalized on that, since the referees might not have spotted that. Yeah, it seems that they are retracting that, so this gives Derek Smith a lot more opportunity to get himself back into the game. But the concept of an arm wrestling match, sometimes you need to battle the referees at the same time. Since sometimes mistakes can happen, it is also your obligation to notify them directly what is happening, so they can be more observant about that in the near future. If you know exactly what I mean by that, Fox 8 Ball. Oh. That looked painful. When I see Derek, I always think of a quote from Game of Thrones. If I was your size, I'd be king of the fucking world. Oh. We're only human though. Yeah, exactly. At the end of the day, we are just human at the same time. 35 people watching and 81 likes. 19 likes away. 19 likes away to getting yours, to be getting to the 100 like goalpost. So if you haven't already, if you're new to this live stream, spam that like button, spam that subscribe button, and share this live stream around so a lot more people can join in and be a part of this amazing community. We are already past the 75 like goalpost, and I will give you guys a free Swedish lesson. And a lot of you guys who is non-Swedish speaking will laugh your ass off with this. All right, James Stewart, the Claymore. I have not heard about that one, or he. 36 people watching, 82 likes, 18 likes away. So spam that like button, guys. Come on, guys. Spam that like button. Let's get this one to over 100 likes. Come on, guys. Let's do this. We can do this. I know we can. It seems that Derek Smith might have damaged himself in the process there. I don't know if they are gonna be pulling that last match. That is a brilliant display of hand control from Matt Mask to show why he is a force to be reckoned with and why he is called the Wild Horse. Absolutely phenomenal hand control by Matt Mask, the Wild Horse himself. Absolutely, absolutely phenomenal stuff. Oh, it seems that they are gonna be doing the last match at. Yep, Cruise Control by the Wild Horse Matt Mask. Oh, I feel so bad for Derek Smith because I know how much the arm wrestling game means to him. And his super match record have unfortunately not been the greatest, but I do know that he is not a quitter and will take this on the chin and keep moving forward. Because if he stays down, then it will be a shame to see a burning, passionate man that is Derek Smith and the burning passion that he has for the arm wrestling world. Yeah, will just stay down. But I do know Derek Smith will rise up and keep moving forward because he might lose this super match, or he has lost this super match. He will keep moving forward to the next object on site because that is what the winner is done. So I know that Derek Smith is gonna be willing to take the hits and not point the finger on internal, external factors that cost him this super match. He will take this on the chin and keep on moving forward. If I'm gonna be quoting one of the famous quotes from the Rocky franchise. Really, really great movie franchise. All right, let's see. Matt Mask knows exactly why he needed to go to the top roll. Because Derek Smith, if you did see there, Derek Smith was able to put the brakes on Matt Mask once that was going on the inside. And once Matt Mask felt that, he quickly switched to the top roll and moved forward with the pin from there. But still, a valiant effort from Derek Smith. But at the end of the day, he did lose this super match, but he is still a warrior, is still a winner up here. And he will take this on the chin and keep moving forward. And the only one that I have been wrong on so far is Coach Ray, and it's only on the Coach Ray versus Robbie. All of the others have been pinpoint perfect so far. I only had I was only wrong on at least one. So 83 likes, 32 people watching. So come on, guys, if you haven't already, be sure to spam that like button so we can get this one over 100 likes. We are 17 likes away. We are literally 17 likes away for reaching the 100 like goalpost. And although I have the maybe not the same live viewers that Ryan Bowen and Pradeep have, I do know that I have the quality audience in this chat. I do know that I have the quality audience in this chat. All of you guys that are what continuously writing here, and all of you guys that are still watching this, you are amazing. All of you. Big heart to each and every one of you. I'm gonna be seeing how many and we are 13,112. We are way past our goalpost. Hooray! Hooray! Any questions for Lachlan while I'm messaging him? You can ask him if he is, if they will give him Marcio Barbosa or Pablo. Would he? Or maybe hasn't he beaten Pablo recently? Maybe you can ask him if he would be accepting a match with Marcio Barbosa at maybe Knuckles Up. That will be a very interesting one. All right, now we are Basho Saginashvili versus Rino Masek. All right. $84 likes and 32 people watching. Oh, yeah. We are 16 likes away to getting into the 100 like goalpost. Because I know that we can reach 100 likes at this point. If we keep this up, we can get there. We can definitely get there. So if you haven't already, be sure to smack that like button, smack that subscribe button, and share this live stream around so a lot more people can join in to be a part of this amazing, amazing community. And now we are just 15 likes away. Oh! Absolutely phenomenal stuff that we are doing here. Absolutely, absolutely phenomenal stuff. Having 29 awesome legends that are watching, and 85 people that have been liking it so far. Really gives me hope that SATV is gonna last the distance. Definitely gonna be lasting the distance. Alright, Basho Saginashvili versus Rino Masek. Basho Saginashvili versus Rino Masek. Another legacy child that Basho Saginashvili related to Levan Saginashvili. And he is coming in super, super big. He is staying in the 105 kilo class. Okay, okay. Oh, that aggressiveness that Basho Saginashvili is bringing. He was just in the minus 100 kilo class, and now he is coming in at a whopping 108 kilograms with a bicep measurements of 48 centimeters or 50 centimeters and forearm measurements of 48 centimeters. He does every time I see his name. You see playing Call of Duty. Adria Jakeveladze and Basho Saginashvili have now entered the stage. How many Georgian fans, or how many Georgian viewers are in the chat? Be sure to show your support for Basho Saginashvili, because now Rino Masek is now coming in to the stage, and he definitely looks super focused. He is very hungry to get this win over Basho Saginashvili. Alright, we are 32 people watching and 86 likes. 14 likes away. I am really confident that we can reach 100 likes before this event is over. We are 14 likes away to reaching 100 likes. And if we can do that, and I believe that we can do that, is that if... Alright. Oh, you can see on the setup that Rino Masek is gonna be diving straight down. While Basho Saginashvili might be going directly to the side. Alright. Now we will see. And Basho Saginashvili had very strong hand dominance there. And Rino Masek was forced to slip from that massive hand of Basho Saginashvili. And we are now going directly to the strap. Yeah, I do agree with you there, Fox 8 Ball. He definitely has more arm power than Basho Saginashvili. But we will see if that arm power is gonna be enough to be dealing with the aggressiveness and explosiveness that Basho Saginashvili is gonna be bringing to this arm wrestling match. And we are stuck at the center of the table. Rino Masek was able to not get his hit in, but he was able to keep Basho Saginashvili at the center of the table. Both men are now stuck at the center of the table. Basho Saginashvili was able to get into the inside power. Now we are in a career-ending depth war, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's just a battle of tactics. Who will go the distance when it comes to the inside game? And Rino Masek is applying a really hard pressure on the bicep and pronation of Basho Saginashvili. But the bicep of Basho is keeping him alive and alive. Now Rino Masek is shifting to a dragging motion and is now pinning down Basho Saginashvili. But that really did cost him a lot of energy for Rino Masek to getting that one. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. You can see here on the replay, that was just barely he was able to get that one. Absolutely phenomenal stuff right here at King of the Table. 32 people watching and 86 likes. Come on, guys. if you haven't already, be sure to spam that like button so we can get this to over 100 likes. Let's get this one to over 100 likes. We are 14 likes away, so if you haven't already, be sure to spam that like button. Now we are only 13 likes away. So if you haven't already, spam that like button, spam that subscribe button. Let's go the distance, ladies and gentlemen. The Matt Mask match have been already been done. So he won that one against Derek Smith 6-0. Yes, definitely, Fox 8 Ball. It's about who can hold his breath longer than the distance, or can use the breath very efficiently. Because right now, from what it looks like, Basho Saginashvili have now been going to the distance when it comes to be facing against Rino Masek. But that was excellent arm wrestling by Rino Masek to be getting himself alive and alive in this match. But Rino Masek needs to be careful to not get too eager at the later part, so he does not use all of his energy. Because if he is too eager to attack, he is basically open himself up for failure. But Rino Masek knows exactly his own body inside and out. Now it seems like, yep, Rino Masek is the one who is searching for the strap. And it seems like Basho Saginashvili is feeling the pace already. He is feeling that he is in a world of trouble. He's now feeling that he is needing to go the distance here. But I think this is just a theory. But I do believe that the extra weight that Basho Saginashvili has been adding on to this might not exactly go hand in hand when it comes to endurance. Because it has just been a few months since he has been adding on all of that weight. And the body needs a good amount of time to adjust itself to the new environment that it's in. And that was a quick hit by Basho Saginashvili. But Rino Masek has been catching the hit of Basho Saginashvili. He is trying now to force a top roll, and he is now taking the hand and wrist of Rino Masek, but was now forced back into the hook. Rino Masek is holding everything in his power to press Basho Saginashvili to the pad. He is now in a compromised position, but Rino Masek is very alive in this match. He is feeling in cruise control if he can keep himself at the center of the table and not letting Basho Saginashvili back into the match. He just needs to be consistent, and Rino Masek is now the winner in this match. Oh my god! That was a battle! Man, both men are definitely planning to go back on their shields, because that battle was insane! Absolutely insane. Rino Masek has found a way to be able to face against the strong hand of Basho Saginashvili. But what Basho is now lacking is the finishing tricep move. Because if he does not get the quick pin, Basho Saginashvili seems that he is not getting exactly what he needs. Because if somebody is stopping him, at least to me, it does seem like Basho does not really know what to do from there. And that is something that Rino Masek can capitalize on. So, yeah, that is what I'm thinking here. So, Rino Masek needs to go to the strap in order to deal with the strong hand and wrist of Bacho Saganashvili. And Bacho needs to be very quick off the go because he cannot afford to let Rino Masek get in or get a bite on the arm power of Bacho Saganashvili. So this is basically how I see it. Bacho needs to finish this match quick, and Rino needs to make this into a bloodbath, which he is planning to do because he is very quick to get into the strap. He is very quick to get himself into the strap. Here, ladies and gentlemen. Bacho needs to fill the gap in the hand. Yep. Agreed there. Prince Samuel, what is happening? Who is winning? The one who is leading right now is Rino Masek with a score of 2-0. He is leading with a score of 2-0. 29 people watching, 87 likes, 13 likes away for reaching 100 likes. Come on, guys, we can spam this like button as faster than Bacho Saganashvili's hit that we are about to see here now, ladies and gentlemen. And that was a... It seems that Bacho Saganashvili really misses time that hit, and Rino Masek is now by going the distance on the arm of Bacho Saganashvili. Now Bacho trying to keep himself. Oh man. It seems that Bacho injured himself there. I don't know. But this did seem like that Bacho Saganashvili really felt some pain there. And Rino, he is trying to climb, and as soon as the last drive, I don't know. Oh, it seems that Bacho Saganashvili's hand or elbow was off the back. Ivo Penlivanov. The match is not over yet, but it did seem maybe something might happen. I really don't know. It seems that from the looks on the look of the face of Bacho Saganashvili, it seems that he did really miss time that last that match because he was not able to get his full hit power across the board. I feel stupid for switching my win. It happens to everybody. It happens to everybody. Sometimes we switch it during the last minute, and sometimes we get it right, or sometimes we get it absolutely wrong. As you can see here on the replay, Bacho Saganashvili really missed the time that hit and was trying to get himself back into the arm wrestling game. But when Bacho Saganashvili was trying to climb, the strong hand and wrist of Rino Masek kept himself alive and alive. Oh, and was 39 people watching and 88 likes. We are 12 likes away. Come on, guys. We are 12 likes away for reaching 100 likes before Vitaly Laletin versus Dave Chaffee. So come on, guys. If you haven't already, spam that like button so we can get this one to over 100 likes. We are 12 likes away. And we are almost already in the finish line. So come on, guys. If you haven't already, spam that like button so we can get this one to over 100 likes. We are soon there. Just the same 3 times name. Who is winning? Yeah, Rino Masek Rino Masek is the one who is leading the super match, and seems that his cornermen are complaining to the referees that needs to, with how he is maybe not paying attention. I really don't know. But at the end of the day, it is the responsibility of the athlete to be able to go exactly on the ready go and not to look like a confused sheep without his shepherd. Oh yeah, now let's see. I figure Rino ever since the folks started trying to make it up. Oh, very a false start from Basho Saginashvili or maybe Rino Masek at the same time. 90 likes. We are 10 likes away now. 10 likes away before we are reaching 100 likes. So if you haven't already, spam that like button. And that was a very quick hit from Rino Masek at this point, because it did seem like that Basho Saginashvili was the one not moving a millimeter. And is now very evident that he is in a world of trouble now. If Basho Saginashvili cannot finish this match quickly, he is gonna be dragged out in deep water, and it's gonna be a one-way traffic if he cannot get away from the grip from, or the crab grip from Rino Masek and swim back right up to the surface. Alright, we will now see. And a quick hit! Really quick hit. Yeah, and say pin. A flawless victory by Rino Jos Masek. Dun 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 dun. Basho needs a bigger boat. Oh yeah, he needs a bigger boat. Really quick hit from the start. All of that tricep pressure. I didn't have the pay-per-views. Would Lachlan versus Basho be a good match? Not. I will disagree. But if that match would be set up, I will not complain about that. So, Lul Krieger, yep. And Basho did not have a gun to shoot the oxygen tank off on the shark that is Rino Masek. Now that's because Rino Masek was the one dragging his victim down in deep water. It's a Jaw reference, so. Lachlan staying 105. Yep, definitely. The only one that I have got the call wrong is the very first match. All of the others I have been going. Besides that one match, I have pretty much all of them right or correct. We are 10 likes away. We are literally 10 likes away before we are reaching the magical 100 like goalpost. Awesome, guys. You have no idea how much this means to me. So if you haven't already and you're still watching this live stream, thank you. If you haven't already, be sure to spam that like button, and I do sound like a broken record at this point. Subscribe, ring the bell for notification, and share this live stream around so a lot more awesome individuals can join in and be a part of this amazing community. I guess we're gonna be hearing what he has to say. He seems to be waiting who is gonna be. Oh yeah, it seems that he is gonna be focusing on the European and worlds on the WF side. So it's gonna be interesting to see what he has in store. What it seems like, it's a signed shirt of King of the Table. Appreciate people like you, Krieg. Thank you. It's Drew24. Having awesome individuals like you is a big honor of mine to have one of you guys as a viewer. Alright, we are 9 likes away. We are literally 9 likes away. And whoever the one who gifted the membership was Pelle Shamliden. So if you kind of write a big thank you to Pelle Shamliden, that will also be highly appreciated. 32 people watching and 91 likes. So if you haven't already, be sure to spam that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notification, and yeah, share this live stream around so a lot more people can tune in and be a part of this amazing community. I have a feeling that who is going to be getting the shirt.
I'll tell you what, we're going to do it. We're going to come over here. But we've got one last chance. The man that won the free trip. Ollie, you won in our competition.
Props, enjoy memberships. Oh yeah. Pelle Shamliden is a OG when it comes to the community of the SwedenArmwrestling TV community. But I think that the young child is gonna get the signed shirt. Yep. He is coming in as with the Devil Laraturi as well. Which is also a very sweet move by the King of the Table team to be giving this young boy the signed King of the Table shirt. That will be absolutely amazing. Alright, now they are gonna be playing the commercial. We are 9 likes away before we are reaching 100 likes. We are 9 likes away. We are literally 9 likes away. And the Swedish word I'm gonna be writing you, and you are gonna be laughing your ass off. when it comes to this one. Have you ever heard about the Swedish word "the end" and how we are writing that? It is pronounced slut, but how it is written will make all of you laugh. I'm gonna be writing it in the chat right now. And I guess that a few of you are gonna be laughing pretty hard when it comes to how we are writing the Swedish word slut. Slut. That is exactly how you are saying when it comes to the Swedish word "dn." The Swedish word for "dn" är slut. Slut. So you can listen to that and say that, oh no, I'm not saying that bad word in the English language. I'm saying the Swedish word slut. Basically that. If you can basically say like, he is a slut. And if they are questioning you about it, you can just say, oh, I was just referring to the Swedish word "the end." That is how they're saying that. Slut. Slut. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, brother. Alright. Alright, 35 people watching. 9 likes. 9 likes away. We are literally 9 likes away for getting ourselves into the 100 like goalpost. So if you haven't already, be sure to spam that like button so we can get this live stream to over 100 likes. Can we get this live stream to over 100 likes before the event is even over? I believe we can. I believe we can. So if you haven't already, be sure to spam that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notification, and all of the good stuff. Alright, alright, alright. Almost like that. 9 likes away. Oh, literally 9 likes away. And I can't wait to get into the 100 like goalpost before we are finished with this live stream. In this instance, I have to pick Vitaly Laletin to be winning this one because he is coming in as the more heavier favorite in this, since he is have been a lot more active on the arm wrestling part. But Vitaly Laletin is under a lot of pressure at this point because now Dave Chaffee is coming back after his stem cell treatments, his treatment for his hand, his neck, and all of that. So will this be another 4-3 match, or will this be another clean sweep for either side of the spectrum? Aussie arm wrestler are definitely enjoying himself. Aussie arm wrestler is definitely rocking that mic. Vitaly Laletin. Oh man. And is he coming in even bigger? Since this is the last time we saw him at King of the Table, when he was battling out against Hermes Gasparini. Yeah, Rino Masek won 4-0, and I think Bacho Saganashvili was quitting afterwards. So I believe it is 6-0 to Rino Masek. Oh man. Oh man. Vitaly Laletin coming in at the whopping 142 kilograms with a exact measurement of bicep and forearm, staying exactly the same of 48 centimeters. So far I have been correct on basically every super match that has been on this card, besides the very first one. The remaining 5 I have been correct on basically every single one of them so far. "28 people watching, 9 likes. So if you haven't already, be sure to spam that like button. If you haven't already done so already, we are 9 likes away for reaching 100 likes. I know that we can do this. I'm basically staring at the like post, because I believe that we can reach there, if not get as close as humanly possible. Dave Chaffee is now entering the stage, and how he is looking. He is looking super focused. Coming in at a whopping, I'm really repeating myself, coming in at the weight of 130 kilograms with a bicep measurements of 50.8 centimeters and a forearm of 45.7 centimeters. We are in the main event now, ladies and gentlemen. This is how it should be ending. This is how we are gonna be killing it with a bang, having 2 giants that literally got the bloodiest match of the year when it comes to a super match, is now going back hand to hand now. And are now back in the arm wrestling game. And now we are getting back to the referee's grip. I do believe that the first round of their last match also started in a referee's grip. I really don't know. 8 likes away. We are 8 likes away now for reaching, before we are reaching 100 likes. So if we can do that, that will be super, super awesome. Alright, now we just have to wait and see. Can Dave Chaffee do anything against Vitaly Laletin? Or if this is gonna be a really good hit from Vitaly Laletin. He made sure that Dave Chaffee could not get into his power zone even one single bit. Absolutely great hit from Vitaly Laletin by making sure that Dave Chaffee could not get in to this match at all. Really brilliant arm wrestling by Vitaly Laletin. And from the looks of it, it does seem like it's gonna be possibly a clean sweep if Dave Chaffee can't deal or find a way to be dealing with the sheer power that he is gonna bring into this. Absolutely interesting stuff here at King of the Table. Since it does seem like to me that he knows exactly that he cannot afford to get into a grinding, career-ending death war when it comes to the previous match that they had. Vitaly knows that he cannot afford to get into a grinding, career-ending death war in order to get a pin. Hopefully this buffering on my feed is not causing much trouble for me. Oh, it seems that Dave buying Dave buying his pancake from Wish instead of Russia. I don't know. That is a philosopher's question that he needs to ask himself. Oh, this stream is... I was referring to the Coursport stream. Yep, Vitaly Laletin is making sure that Dave Chaffee is not allowed to get into his power zone at all. With absolutely phenomenal stuff. What Vitaly Laletin is doing, he's deliberately gripping much lower on the hand of Dave Chaffee. And from there, Dave Chaffee cannot really get into his power zone. Because Dave Chaffee are trying to get out of the hand of Vitaly Laletin. But Laletin is pulling very smart now against the pain train from America that is Dave Chaffee. He knows that he cannot afford to get into a grinding, career-ending death war against Dave Chaffee. So now he is using everything in his power to keep himself alive and alive-o. He's now a assassin with a sniper rifle and needs to get a bullseye every single round. Because in the process, he is pulling down Dave Chaffee really quickly, so he does not get waste or get him to waste any energy in the process. So yes, that is what I think. Yeah, Robin Hood style, exactly. Steal from the rich, give it to the poor. And another quick, or an elbow foul in the process. While Vitaly Laletin is giving a foul in the process, it seems to me that it's gonna be a one-way traffic if this keeps on in the fashion that it does. 35 people watching, 92 likes. We are 8 likes away. We are 8 likes away for getting ourselves into the 100 and like goalpost. We are just 8 likes away. 8 likes away for reaching there. And before we are getting into that, it seems that it's both men were moving in the referee script, so no fouls were given. And now we are just 7 likes away. We are 7 likes away for getting ourselves into the 100 like goalpost. So come on, guys, let's do this now. And that was a dominant win from Vitaly Laletin. With all due respect to Dave Chaffee, I knew almost ever since the match was announced that it was a mismatch when it comes to that Dave Chaffee is just coming back when it comes to his injury, his neck problems and all of that. So I think that what Dave Chaffee needs to do is focusing on getting himself as healed up as much as humanly possible before he is going to the super match as much as he is doing. And this is by all means nothing disrespectful against Dave Chaffee, but if I were his coach, I would say to him to focus on getting himself as healed up as humanly possible, and then from there test himself by dipping his toe into the water and then slowly getting on deeper water and in a much more slower and steady progress. So he can get back to swimming in the deep waters where he wants to be swimming in. I know, another Jaws reference, but what can you do? 6 likes away. We are 6 likes away to getting ourselves into the magical 100 like goalpost. We are 6 likes away. We are literally scratching on that finish line. So if we can do this, it will be absolutely phenomenal stuff. So be sure to do that and let's get this on the roll. Absolutely phenomenal. 6 likes away. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. 5 likes away. And a quick pin. Another quick pin. And it seems that both men are agreeing to be pulling in the strap. Absolutely insane. Yep. Another victim was bitten. 97 likes. Okay, we are 3 likes away, ladies and gentlemen. We are literally 3 likes away. Can we get to 100 likes before this live stream ends? Can we do that? I honestly believe that we can. And if we can do that, that will be absolutely phenomenal. So, but now we will see, can Dave Chaffee do... Can Dave Chaffee do anything if he can get into the strap? Or will this be another form of one-way traffic? And Dave Chaffee really needs to get back into get himself healed up. So he can get himself back to the monster, the American pain train that he once was. It seems that both men are agreeing to start directly into the strap. Vitaly Laletin wants to maybe feel the power that Dave Chaffee had against him when they were facing each other the last time, which ended in an absolute bloodbath. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if Laletin can maybe slow pull against Dave Chaffee. I really don't know. But yeah, we will see. Hit the like so to save a minute. Yep, come on. And It's a slow match now, ladies and gentlemen. And now we are back into the career ending Death War. Laletin is now feeling the pace now. Can he do something against Dave Chaffee? Dave Chaffee is now in the finishing or the driving seat as he is keeping himself back in the center of the table with a compromised wrist and is trying to get Laletin back to the center of the table. Dave Chaffee is now alive and alive-o. Laletin is trying to keep himself alive and alive-o, and Dave Chaffee drives that one to the pin pad. Oh my god. I think I'm going to watch Jaws after this. Obviously. But it was very smart of Vitaly Laletin to be finishing Dave Chaffee quick off the go. Because Laletin's arm literally got stretched open like that. And that shows that if he is facing against somebody that has that type of strength, he is in trouble. So, at the end of the day, it was very smart of Vitaly Laletin to not allow Dave Chaffee to get into the match in the previous 4 rounds. So, once Vitaly Laletin felt that he had nothing to lose, he went into the previous previous Swedish lesson. I think Chaffee is slut today. Yeah, he is a slut of energy. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. It seems that Laletin is maybe giving really strong tricep press by Dave Chaffee to be finishing off that last one. So, does that indicate that the hand and the arm strength is still there with Dave Chaffee? In this case, I will say yes. I think that the arm strength is still there for the big man. 3 likes away now, ladies and gentlemen. We are 3 likes away for the remaining 25 that is here. If anybody of you have not liked this live stream yet, can you please do so right now so we can get to as close to 100 likes as humanly possible. We are literally 3 likes away. So I'm gonna be keeping up the fingers as long as the stream of King of the Table is going. I do believe that Dave Chaffee needs to get back to the drawing board and get himself healed up where he needs to be. Tresensil war play. Yeah, the result right now is 4-1. The result is 4-1 to Vitaly Laletin. Vitaly did beat or did finish off the 4 previous rounds really quickly, and then he allowed Dave Chaffee to get into his power zone. And it was smart of him to securing the first 4 pins, and from there he could feel that if he still have enough power to pulling against Dave Chaffee in a much more slower fashion. But from there, Vitaly Laletin realized right off the bat that he needed to win quickly against him, because yeah, about that, I think if during different circumstances, if Dave Chaffee was able to get into the strap, then the potential of him winning against Vitaly Laletin is still there. What he needs to do right now, as many of you are probably gonna be agreeing with me at this point, that he needs to work on his hand, he needs to work on his wrist, and making sure to pull a lot more intelligently. Ah, he wants Jerry Caderet. Wow. That is very brave of Vitaly Laletin to call out against an arm wrestler that is the very kryptonite of his appalling style. Absolutely, absolutely phenomenal stuff. Oh man. Really, really nice stuff to see from Dave Chaffee. Is like Bayern Munich FC. You can never write them off. Exactly, brother. Exactly. I would like to thank everybody that has been a part of this mega live stream. I know it was a bit out the gun there when it comes to the streaming numbers that Ryan Bowen and Pradeep are having. For all of you guys that are still here, I would like to send a big thank you to every one of you, especially to the legend himself, Pelle Shamliden, that gifted 5 Sweden Arm Wrestling Television memberships. I was giving him a signature SATV cap because for as much as he has helped me when it comes to the moderating stuff, he is a huge inspiration when it comes to be an arm wrestler for the para community, and also being a kick-ass arm wrestler in the master and senior community. He is a big inspiration all around, and I am very fortunate to have him as a close friend. So, Pelle, if you're still here, thank you, brother. You are amazing in so many ways. You are absolutely amazing in so many ways. So yeah, so have a nice day, stay safe, don't be a surpuppa. And that is the next lesson that I will teach you guys in the near future, surpuppa. And yeah, and keeping awesome. Take care, guys, and good night.